1912 in New York City, they recorded the first Calypso by Lovey's Orchestra, a band from Trinidad. The record could show. This orchestra was led by George Bailey, the musician, not the mass man. The tune was entitled Mango Bear, so Calypso recordings began. In 1914, Julian White Rose and one Jules Sims gave to Calypso his first vocal recordings. In 1921, Railway Douglas opened the first Calypso tent. And from then to now, I keep asking, where the hell the Calypso went? Cause since in the early 30s, Sargum sponsored Lion and Tiger. Our Calypso music was attracted by a recording company they called Decca. It was recorded before all the jazz and so much other music. But somewhere along the way, Calypso has lost its magic. That's when we feel the Calypso would skyrocket all over the continent. It took a nosedive in the savannah
and then back to the fragrant tent.
In the early 30s, Calypso reached Holland's black community. Pioneered by Sir Lancelot, the Duke of Ireland, and Houdini. Sam Manning, Bill Rogers, the Duke of Marlborough. Not forgetting Clarence Cock and Lionel Belasco. Look how long the Calypso was on the international scene until a man named Molly Amsterdam brought it where the pasture was green. Rum and Coca-Cola, the Andrews sisters said it all. The tune sold 7 million copies, and Lord Invader, he had a ball. $150,000 he got for this Calypso. And for composing the melody, Belasco, he got something also. To Amsterdam and the Andrews sisters, Calypso made the hit parade. Now today, the same Calypso catching his ass to make the grade. Cause every now and then the people keep complaining, Calypso is dying slow. But it's all them Calypso judges
and promoters that have it so.
Calypso reached in Greenwich Village. Calypso reached all over Broadway. Calypso sold its first 1 million albums to Harry Belafonte. Nat King Cole recorded Calypso Blues in 1948. Chuck Berry recorded Havana Moon. That Calypso was really great. Robert Mitchum, Rosemary Clooney, the Kingston Trio, Louis Farrakhan. All these people sang the Calypso, Lionel Richie and Bob Dylan. Calypso, it was acknowledged, had an influence on the Motown song. Jamaicans could say, thanks to Calypso, reggae music is still around. Calypsonian told me a story about Bob, Peter and Bunny. Recording his Calypso, yes, Sammy gone. They sang background vocals for him. Our first independence Calypso king, Lord Bryner, who they send loco. told me that Bob Marley and the Wailers pick up some vibes from we Calypso. After all these people and places, where the hell did Calypso go? End up in some kind of competition on some blasted demonstration. The first woman to enter it to sing Calypso, Lady Trinidad was a sobriquet. The first to cut a record also. Thelma Lane was her name. A wonder female Calypsonians know about a feminist in the art, a trailblazer and fighter of long ago. And then enter Harold Phillips, a man who would create history in his colony club in England. That is where he used to be. After promoting him, this one, yes, and that. We're going again. All right. Hey, when you say teacher, you have to excuse me, please. The old man been in the working too good, all right? So, all right? The first woman to enter it to sing Calypso. Lady Trinidad was a sobriquet. The first to cut a record also. Thelma Lane was her name. A wonder female Calypsonians know about a feminist in the art, a trailblazer and fighter of long ago. And then enter Harold Phillips, a man who would create history, a Calypsonian and a panist, a compose from Uplavante. In his colony club in England, where he promote his Calypso shows, these white boys would walk with their guitar, and together they'll jam the tempo. And then Woody told me a story. Them white boys used to gig with him about a big concert he promote in Hamburg, Germany. John Paul, George and Ringo, his Lord Woodbine made me to know the famous Beatles from in Liverpool pick up some vibes from we Kaiso. After all these people and places, where the hell did Calypso went? End up in all kind of competitions, and then back to the friggin' tent.